How many people do something they really believe in? I do, and I know that makes me incredibly lucky. As a president, a teacher, a learner, and a person, I truly believe that education is transformational, that the 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, or in my case, I think I'm in grade 47, year educational journey that we've all embarked on fundamentally change us. Think back to the day you started at MacEwan, the first day you walked through those doors. You were one person that day. And I'm sure as you sit here today, decked out in your mortarboard and gowns, you're absolutely a different person now. The inevitable ups and downs, dreams created, forgotten, realized, adjusted. As I look out into your sea of faces, I know there are some pretty audacious dreams in this room. How are you going to realize them? Becoming a president of MacEwan is a chance to realize one of mine, to do something I really believe in, developing our institution into a contemporary, comprehensive university that is centered here in Edmonton. As universities, we create, we discover, we improve, we promote, we support, and we share. Following these principles enable us to be our best selves and to allow authentic engagement. We promote, at our essence, diversity and inclusion. But these aren't just principles for an institution or a president. These are things that guide us as human beings, and these are values that you will take away from MacEwan University and take into your life. Because universities don't just change the world, it's the people who make up universities that change the world. Our students, ultimately, you here today, who make universities agents of social change. How will you take that transformational experience you've had while you were here at MacEwan into the community? How will you use that experience to transform the communities of which you are a part? I'm guessing, knowing from some experience on this, that the journey that led you here today to sit here today with me hasn't always been easy. Because in transformation, there's tension and there's a struggle. It's the same when I speak about change in a university. Part of transforming MacEwan into a contemporary, comprehensive undergraduate university means negotiating society's desire to have more people access university and to have greater societal input into our institution, and looking at places where we need to change the way universities have traditionally done things. But tensions are also opportunities. Opportunities to move beyond what we know and are comfortable with, and to begin looking at how we might imagine how things could be. As universities, we have some difficult questions to ask ourselves. What is our relevance and utility in a post-truth, fake news reality? How can we be sure that education doesn't become a commodity like dry cleaning or groceries? Because fundamentally, it needs to be more. Of course, you, our almost graduates, should leave MacEwan with disciplinary knowledge, but you should also be leaving having negotiated an education that has many moving parts, because it's those intangible pieces and moments that have the most value. I believe we need to stand up even more strongly and talk about how universities can foster and nurture those intangibles. To speak openly about it is what universities must do. So in recognition of this, I ask you two very important questions. First, have we succeeded in making you skeptical? David Suzuki once said, "Education has failed in a very serious way to convey the most important lesson that science can teach, skepticism." What is it that you believe at the end of this 1, 2, or 4-year journey that we call post-secondary education? What lens can you put on things now that you couldn't before? How do you take the events that you see around you on social media, the internet, television, and understand them differently than you did before you started this journey? My second question for you is the following. Have we taught and reinforced in you the value of taking risks? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, are wise words from hockey and Edmonton legend Wayne Gretzky. I hope you go out into the world knowing that you can learn more from failure and move forward in a resilient way. I know, and my friends here on stage who've worked with me through the years know, we all learn far more from what didn't work than what we expected would work the first time. In a matter of minutes, you're going to walk across the stage and become MacEwan alumni. And as you leave this ceremony, you are our best representatives in our community. I've been asking a lot of questions over the last 4 months, many surrounding what it means to be Edmonton's downtown university, but also how do we as an institution, as faculty, as staff, students, and alumni fit within the larger communities that we are part of and that we serve. Each of you has a role to play in answering that question. Not only are you our ambassadors out there in the world, in our communities, but you are connected to us. And I hope you continue to come back and inform us about what you loved about your experience here, what we can do better, the issues that you see surrounding you and your communities, and how this university can help address and serve those needs. As you leave this room with your degree in hand and go out into the world today, I know that you will be presented with many opportunities to make a lot of money. I know there will be fewer opportunities to do something that you truly believe in. If I could leave you with one message, it would be this: be willing to take risks, be willing to make difficult choices, and always choose hope. My wish for each and every one of you is that you are as fortunate as I have been, that you are gifted with and take the opportunity to do something that you truly believe in is a blessing. Thank you so very much.